What's up, guys? Welcome to Texas, where it's hot all year round. Got that barbecue going. About to barbecue some steaks. And we also got our next silver mold that we're working on. Let's see who's all up in the chat. I got Littlefoot, Silver Stacker. What's up? There's snow on the ground outside. Still a bit too cold. Sheesh. Do not like the snow. Got Lake Erie. Pan Grill Master. Oh yeah. Got Diddy feed me. We're about to get them plates going pretty soon. Hope he's doing a steak giveaway. Who else we got in the chat? Mustard and Biscuits. What's up? Your thoughts exactly. First bite gaw. Oh yeah, we are doing a little gaw, but not in this life. In the next one, you guys gotta stay tuned. All right, we got some people coming up in the chat. What's up, Walter? JK. Have a great evening. All right, show y'all what we're about to do right here. So we do got our little cookie pan out, guys. We're about to do our next mold right here. If you guys seen our little short we did, we got our next mold coming up for our next silver pour. Check it out, guys. We're doing some silver knuckles on our next pour right here. Not too shabby. I told everybody to make a guess on that short, and the closest person to the right amount of silver troy ounces is probably gonna win a gaw. So if you guys haven't won that or saw that short, check it out. Do a little guess. I think it's gonna be around 4 ounces, but you never know. How's everybody doing? Not a lot of OT today, so got off early, do the little barbecue. Our stockpile is doing pretty good this year. I wanted to let y'all know that a couple prices are skyrocketing right now. So the steaks that we're about to do cost pretty expensive, right? So I had a plan that I'm about to do. I'm gonna run by y'all. So I'm about to purchase a whole cow, part of our stockpile. And our plan, guys, with this cow is to feed it for like 3 months, 4 months. Gonna feed the cow up, and then we're gonna butcher her. These steak prices are pretty insane. I think we got a 3-piece at Costco for like 70 bucks. So I'm gonna try to do the do, guys. Try to save money everywhere we can. All right, good evening, Pang. I hope you are well. 20 degrees here. Jeez, that's cold. 5.5 ounces. What's up, 7? Oh, yeah. All right, let's see what we got here. Next silver pour. 7, I do have your poker chip should be in the mail. I'm not sure when it will arrive though. Hopefully get it pretty soon. Oh yeah, check it out. It's pretty easy. I think I'm getting better at molding, guys. Getting a little better, a little bit faster here on the silver molds. 5:48 here in San Antonio, Texas. What are you looking at? We got some a mold we're about to do. Do a silver mold. I'm gonna try to pour us silver brass knuckles. One of the watchers, Michael, if you guys know Michael, he's always asked us, Pang, can you pour a silver brass knuckles? And we always told him, we don't know. But we got it. We're gonna get you, brother. We're gonna entertain you. All right, let's see. And then we got barbecue going on too in the background. Got the fire going. Barbecue some steaks, which the fire should be done close to when this is gonna be done. I did have a viewer that wanted to watch this, how we made this, but I don't think I gave him enough time to say when I was gonna be live. I actually kind of just, when I go my lives, guys, I'm kind of just a random, just whenever. I don't really have a set schedule, except for my main pours. I do it on the weekend. All right. What's up, Wayne? What's up, Gear? I'll put that right there. I do need to get me a bigger scraper, definitely. I'm just taking all my tools and stuff everywhere, guys. We're gonna pour silver everywhere. All right. Pretty simple right there, right? We do halfway, press it down, get a little mountain, press it down with the hammer, and it'll be pretty much flat like this. Scrape her off. We got a little baby powder here. Baby powder, baby powder. I'm gonna do like show. A little bit everywhere. Got a little brush, scraper. Spread it. Wake up the dogs next door. Then we got our piece that we're gonna try to do an impression. Don B, what you making? I'm gonna attempt to make a mold for a silver brass knuckles. I'm leaning towards my second guess, by the way. Hey, Lil sent $100. All right, so on this one, you want to make sure that you, well, I don't know. I'm still a newbie as well. But what I do is I'm going to brush her up. Brush it up, get a little powder everywhere. Little messy. It's supposed to be so it won't stick, to be honest with you. What? Nice little knuckles. Yeah, I'm really leaning towards like a 4-ounce pour on this one. But you never know. Need you a pair. I'm gonna try to do my first auction actually in January, February, March. So I'm coming up, closing in on my first year. Hold up. 1 second. Check on the barbecue real quick. Oh, almost tripped. I am a cheater. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Just let that fire go on a bit. Bang, do you make 2 channels to fill the top spur? For this one, I think I'm gonna pour this way. I'm not gonna do 2. I'm probably just gonna do 1, honestly. But let's see. So this has a piece right here. Got Dub C. What's up, Dub C? Lurking. I am blessed by the master. Got handless. I need a pair. Yeah, gasoline. Not today, sir. Price of silver has doubled in the past few months. Yeah, it's been everywhere. So yeah, this piece right here is for a belt buckle. Got that correct, sir, right there. So you could use this as a belt buckle. Pretty much what that's for. But that's gonna be for hopefully our little stand. Not too bad, so we're just gonna make a quick impression. What's up, avocado? All right, let's go straight down. Probably gonna go, I don't know, let's see. Let's see where this fits here. Last time we were pretty much on the edges. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna be a little bit on the edges right here. I'm probably gonna have to go a little more than halfway, stuff the funnel right here, and definitely pour sideways. So this one's gonna be an interesting pour, definitely. All right, go back a little bit, right there. So I gotta make my own little wooden mold. Because this little one is pretty much not, I don't know, I haven't found it pretty useful. A lot of our stuff we're pouring is kind of big. I think, let me see. Yeah, so I just got to fill the gap right here in the bottom. I like to do it just halfway. Halfway. Yeah, probably a little bit more. Now, depending how I move this side to side, it's probably going to determine how many ounces it's going to be. So I don't want to mess it up too bad. We're going to go right there. Because you can see the side. If you press it to the side a lot, you're probably going to get some overfill in the bottom, which we don't want too much, honestly. What I could do, what I learned this from Supreme Ginger. If you guys haven't watched Supreme Ginger, pretty awesome guy as well. So you can make a channel around the outside, and then when you pour your Delft clay from the top, it'll pretty much almost be like a barrier, like it'll grip it. Let's go around the top side, like so. Yeah, so if you guys been watching the channel, our pours, we did a silver kunai, silver grenade, we're gonna do probably a shuriken next. All right, so that's that right there. Flipper right there. Put that off there. All right. I think that should be fine. Let's put this back in the channel. Hopefully it comes up pretty perfect. Right there. I think that should be fine. And then when we pour the Delft clay, it should catch all the sides right there. Pretty much, you'll see how it'll come out on top. I'll show you guys. Go there. Bring back to the top. Tight squeeze. Hey. Aren't those illegal? Oh, it depends where you live. If you stay in a state where you puff pass, it probably is, honestly. You guys, those kind of states made a choice. You know what I mean? Puff pass or freedom. But, you know, to each his own. All right, so pour this. Got someone says in Ohio, it's good in Ohio. That's good. Yeah, definitely know your laws before you attempt anything that you see. I'm about to stuff the cavity right here, but get a little bit more back. Get as much as I can up here. I said Petro Bond. And then the fire's looking pretty good too. I'm gonna barbecue some steaks after this. Using mesquite wood. I'm doing the double. Why is the pile so high? I'm gonna take it off. Just get enough to fill all the edges and stuff. Pretty much like so. And just scrape it off. Pretty simple. Just like so. Alright, now this cavity on the side, it's gonna be an interesting one how I fill this. I think I'm gonna fill this cavity after I make my lines in the middle. I think that's what we're gonna do. Note to self, if you're pouring your own silver at home, get a bigger mold. This is just a starter kit that we have here. Get this on Amazon. All right. See how this comes out. What's your blood type? B positive, brother. Of course. All right, y'all ready for this? Doom. Right there. So you kind of see where the piece goes in the belt buckle right there. Not too shabby. Right there. And then where is our... If you guys didn't watch this one, we did pour this one last week. Awesome Thor's hammer. It came out pretty good. It's all 1.1 troy ounces of silver. This one's just the thing we did the mold for. It's not actually a silver piece, this one. Dun. Hopefully everybody has a good dinner today. Make some OT, because you know that silver price is insane in the membrane. All right, now the best thing for us to do is flip this over after we tap it just a little bit. Again, if you haven't watched my last live, I am doing a giveaway. Whoever could guess the amount of silver that's gonna be in this piece, you better win a go. Best to get a go. Like so. Then we'll just flip her over. Pretty much gonna be like that. Pretty simple right here, guys. Pretty simple. Yeah, this is going to be silver. Is that an icebreaker? Sure. Fidget toy. Yeah, if you guys want to see a nice little fidget toy, that shuriken that I'm gonna do, probably after this is gonna be nice. So this is how I did it. I did the lines, a little breather. You can do some holes straight down. Now this one, I'm gonna have to do, this is bottom side top pour. So I'm gonna have to do a hole. I'm probably gonna use the same hole as the belt loop right here. And what I'm going to do is push it all the way down. So, because I'm going to pour from pretty much this sideways how I had it laying down, top down. And let's see if this will work. Of course, I don't have all my tools with me right now. I think this will work. Pretty much. I wonder if I should go in an angle. So if I make this piece at an angle, it'll probably be sitting up almost. If you guys watch my kunai, I had it a little piece on the back to make it standing up so it's not laying down on the table. Kind of like a showpiece. So probably what I'm going to try to attempt right here. Probably go diagonal. Right there. Right there, and then the other side, I could probably just find that hole. It'll be a pretty simple pour right here, I think. I should have got my screwdriver. I could push it all the way through. Yeah, I gotta get my screwdriver. I don't want to mess this part up. You guys enjoy the fire. If you guys got some deer this year, congrats. Fill that freezer, trade fractional copper for like 60 pounds of meat. That's what we did this year. Pretty awesome. And we're back. I haven't seen the chat. Some silver knuckles, guys. All right, let's get back in it. Got Dallas in the house. What else we got? Parker Smith. What's up, Parker? OC. What's up, OC? All right, let's make our hole. Let's get this started. Touching table. Nice. All the way. I think that should be fine right there. Now I'm gonna try to catch that other side. Let me see. Oh yeah. I could see it. So this is pretty much our hole that we just pushed all the way through. Now from here, you can see we kind of went at an angle, right? So what we pretty much want to do is not dig deep in there, kind of make a crater for ourselves, just to give ourselves enough area to pour our silver. And then it's pretty much going to be a funnel straight down. Kind of like that. And then if you lose your hole, you just got to push it through. And if you're kind of newer and you don't want your silver to fly away, I suggest just making a pretty big crater there. Just like so. And then, simple enough, push that hole back through. And then you can see the hole right there. Try not to collapse the whole thing, but just work it, work it, work it. Rodriguez, what's up, Rodriguez? Haven't seen a live Rodriguez in a minute. It's in a hundo. Where do we place our guests at? Paw print. So what you guys think about the process of making a silver piece, silver pour? Not too shabby. I was gonna make it a little. So right here, I probably got, I'll say, almost a 2x2, at least a 1.5 by 1.5 diameter here. So when I pour it, give myself a little area. But as long as you make a funnel, it'll go down. Go straight down to where you want it, guys. Pretty simple. And just like that. Push that hole through one more time. Right there. You can see the hole straight through there. You can see all the debris. Here, make sure you clear out before you cover it for your final one. Just like so. The same on the top. Just like so. And then we'll go down. Make sure we do it the right way. Right there. And then you're going to jerry rig this. I don't know if you guys watch Silver Dragons. So we pretty much got this piece from him. We don't have clamps and all that. So all we do is just rubber band it. Pretty simple. I'll just go off the edge like so. Pretty much just hold it together. The preferred way to do it is to clamp it up. We don't really have a lot of intricate designs here. Make sure nothing falls back in our hole. Right there. All right, I think it's pretty good. Last thing we have to do is we're gonna cover this piece. Cover this piece. Hopefully everything turns out pretty good. We're gonna do a hard piece section first, if we can. Actually, I think I'm gonna redo the end piece to make it a solid. But it's pretty much the gist of it, because I do have a hole down here. Hard to see because the daylight. But if I fill it right here, I'll probably backfill. So what I'm gonna have to do is open her up. I'll probably do a solid right here. Nice, nice. Super easy, 2-in-1 recipe or what? Oh yeah. Super easy, super easy. Cold Fing. Trying to sub to you, but I can't find your channel. OC Omega. Look at that fire, guys. Everybody ate some dinner already? Over here working on the Silva. I'll probably just do that with you guys right now. I'm still waiting on that fire. I'm gonna open her back up. Open her back up. And we'll try to backfill this real quick. Okay, so I think I can see where we're at right here. Yeah, I see the gap. Try to backfill this. Definitely need a bigger mold. Gotta create one ourselves. I've seen a couple people do it though. It's just some wood. Pretty simple actually. Rodriguez ate some Kentucky Fried Chicken. Nice. Kentucky Fried. Alright, let's get it. Probably just do this till it's flushed. Right here. Remember, if you overflow off the side and it's just a little bit, you can actually trim it off. But what we don't want is a thick overflow, because we have the mini bolt cutters, but it's hard to do it when it's sideways, you know what I mean? Like chopping it this way instead of, I think I know what I mean. All right. So this is pretty much backfilled right here. I get a little bit more. Silver price is steadily going back up. Of course, because they know it's payday. They're like, oh, these guys are gonna buy again. Let's just go up just like $5. Just make a little bit more. Just a little bit more money. All right, so the more time that you spend on the mold, probably the better this is gonna be. See, if I leave this, I don't know if you guys can see this piece. There's a little bit brown right there. If I leave that there, guarantee it's gonna be, it's almost gonna look like a hole probably. Or like it's gonna be disformed. They're gonna make it flat with the rest of it. I'll take it out. All right, guys. I think that backfill is pretty good. Now let's go to round 2. Whew. Putting in work. Thank you, thank you. Are you guys still stockpiling silver and gold right now? If you guys are new to your channel, you stumbled upon a stockpiling channel actually. I'm currently stockpiling silver and gold. Jeez, right there. It's gonna be a fast backfill. Man, it's hot out here. Copper and brass too. Nice. Mustard and biscuits with the copper and brass. This is a solid backfill, I believe. All right. We're almost done. Try to make this smooth so when it closes, try to smoothen it out with the sides. We had a kind of like a New Year's thing of the Merc dimes, but our shop has not had a lot of Merc dimes in stock. So if you guys saw us, our last pickup, we ended up doing Morgans, and we're probably gonna end up doing the same, honestly. So we're gonna be using the same amount of cash, just in a different silver piece. Okay, I'll just flip this. I think that they're right there, my friends. Oh, I saw a little collapse on the right side. Pouring silver. Love it. Make her leveled. Hard backstop. Make sure I'm not closing my hole here for my silver to run through. Little piece gonna come out. There you go. Hands. I think that's gonna be pretty much a banger right there. What y'all think? We got the hole to pour from the side. Hole is currently still open. Nice. Yep, I think it's ready to close back up. Make sure we didn't get nothing on this side. Oh yeah. I think it's a good one. Firewood is still burning. Whew, that was a good one. One hundo. Let's see how we are here. Yep, that's pretty much Solid right there. That's a blade. So what I could do is we'll put these back up. You can see a little bit of the gap right there, but it's just gonna be super thin if I was to guesstimate. And that right there is easy to clip off. So again, go back out to the side. Put our rubber bandies back on. Pretty simple right there. Right there. And there we go, guys. Little cavity at the end. Honestly, I'll just plug. It's almost like paste right there. A little bit at the end. Just like so. OC said 21 more followers. Nice. Yeah, so we are planning on pouring this weekend. That is the goal. Again, if you guys haven't seen that short video and you want to try to win a giveaway, make sure you put a guess on how many ounces you think this will be. Hopefully we'll do it this weekend. If we don't do it this weekend, we'll probably be in Vegas. So we'll see. And there you go. Nice little plug at the end, guys. Oh, I think that's gonna be a good one. Hopefully. Oh, you're going to turn up? Brother. Oh, my hand's off. Cheers. Ooh. Oh, some work right there. All right. Easy cleanup right here. So I do need one of these, like longer scraper. It's a little bit of stuff to invest in. You don't have to, but don't have to. You could try to stick as cheaply as you can. Still work. It'll work. Man, I'm excited for this one. Now, if you guys haven't seen my last vid I made today, it was pretty much how we're stockpiling this year. We're pretty much doing, if the GSR is over 60, we're gonna go silver. 59 to 45, silver and gold. 44 below, strictly gold, and then that's when we're gonna do our swap. And if it doesn't go down there for a while, then we're just gonna be sitting pretty nice on silver. A lot of silver. Fine for us right now, because we did our swap, and man, our poured silver kind of went down a little bit because we did that swap. So it's kind of hard when you have to restart, honestly. Just a bit hard. Your guess is 8 ounces. Wait a second. Kansas Kid said, wait a second, hold the phone. Oh, I think it's on another vid. Kid, we're live, kid. And this is where kind of like how I started pouring silver in here. I had the Delft clay all the way to the top. Then we went to the like cooking pans. I still have the cooking pans and stuff, but it was like 20 bucks, I believe, for a huge bag of Delft clay. If you guys are trying to look into getting that. And then for the furnace and stuff, you could probably get into pouring silver for, if I was to guesstimate, like less than a quarter, 10th ounce of gold right now. If you guys are looking into it, that's besides the silver, right? The kid guesses 4.9. 4.9. And then we got, man, I think this is going to be a good one right here. I don't know if you guys ever tried this for your meat on the barbecue. It's barbecue time, guys. Time to barbecue. Throw down on that grill. Got some steaks out. A little steak dinner. Jeez. But yeah, this right here is pretty awesome. If you guys haven't tried this, chupacabra right here. Get you some fire going real quick. Gotta wash my hands a little bit better. It's kind of grimy. Give me a second. All right, guys, time for that barbecue. Who's in the chat? Got Omega. Omega's guessing 5.54. Good guess, Omega. Good guess. I'm personally thinking it's gonna be a 4. Yeah, I'm sticking with a 4, guys. I gotta stick with a 4-ounce pour. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see today. Or not today, but when we pour it. Lid 420. Hey, y'all gonna, we might have a good giveaway coming up. You never know. But if nobody gets it, then I'm gonna have to give away. I wonder if I could do this. Guys, last time I went live barbecuing, let me tell you, I said my phone got overheated. And I was like trying to cool it down, and I think it was still kind of recording. Look at that. Jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put y'all down. It's probably too hot for the phone. Time to get some fire going, baby. Oh man, if y'all could smell that. My neighbors always be like, "Pang, what are you cooking?" So I'm not even cooking nothing, brother. That's just the stuff from the last cook. Be awesome. So we're doing some steaks, some ribeyes. So yeah, so what I was telling y'all earlier was we went and get some ribeyes at Costco. The ribeyes is probably like 70 bucks for a 3-pack, guys. Kind of crazy, kind of crazy. So what we decided is we're gonna go in, um, me and another guy, we're gonna go in and we're gonna buy a cow. So our plan is we're gonna pretty much buy the cow, feed it for like 3 months, and then we're gonna butcher it. And that's gonna save us, so 70 bucks for three, like you'll see the steaks, 70 bucks for three, and then we're pretty much putting $1,000, well, I'm gonna put $1,000 on this cow. So I think it's gonna be a pretty good investment for my food. Y'all know I like filling up the freezer. I got some deer in the freezer. Got everything. That's the ribeye we got right here, right here. Ribelicious. 7 stacks going 3.25. Well, that's how thick that ribeye is right there. We had 3 for 70 bucks. Ain't that wild? Isn't that wild, guys? $70. That's crazy. That's like an ounce of silver. Literally 1 ounce of silver for this barbecue. If you include like the charcoal or the wood and all that. You stacking meats? Yes, sir. Gotta keep the freezers full. You gotta worry about yourself first. Worry about yourself, then the house around you, so on and so forth. Work inwards out. Stockpile for yourself first. So how's everybody doing? I gotta probably missed a bunch of people, but hopefully everybody's having a good day. Good, awesome day. Let's turn this over. OC said he has 210 wheat pennies. Jeez. Phoenix are using 9.2 fine silver. 2.5. Nah, we're using 3 nines. Definitely pouring 3 nines. I haven't got into mixing the metals as of yet. Avocado says he bought 10 ounces on Sunday, 85 an ounce. Nice. I haven't even checked the silver price today, guys. I'm not sure how much silver is currently. Probably still in the 80s if I was to give a guess. Oh, yeah. Oh, someone says I'm lagging. Am I lagging, guys? That was pretty... Go back up. Steak to silver ratio is 3-to-1. Check out that. Burn off all that. Let me clean this up a little bit. Guys, they said it's supposed to be another cold front here in Texas. I'm not sure. Texas weather be crazy. It could get a little bit cold in the morning. And you're like, what's cold? Cold is probably like 40, 50 degrees. That's pretty cold. And then it gets like 70 in the afternoon. 20-point swing for this hot weather. Kill that just a little bit. So I'm about to smoke it up for like 10-15 minutes, and then we're gonna get it in there. We got like 72 people in the chat. Hey, You guys here for the barbecue? Or you here for the silver? If you're here for the silver, you already missed it, brother. We already did our brass knuckles. Yes, we're pouring silver knuckles. So we already did our little mold right there. I'm here for the silver and the barbecue. Hey, well, the barbecue's next. I've got the fire going down just a little bit. Put it on there. Put it on there right here. All right, so I'm already sweating. I don't know. A lot of y'all said it's cold where you're at right now. In Texas, it is hot, brother. Let me tell you. Especially next to this barbecue grill. I feel like it's 100 degrees right now. Super hot. I'll probably put that down for a little bit. Does anybody want to join the live? Anybody want to come on, hop on the live with me? Jeez. 79 watching and 44 likes. I'm pretty much only. You guys probably came here for the silver, but if you're here for the barbecue, check this out. Check this out. This is the seasoning we're using right here. If you guys haven't heard of this seasoning, this is pretty fire. Two Gringos Chupacabra rub. Use this on the steaks. When I first tried this, man, oh man, this is fire. Works good on all our steaks. I'll just show you one more time what we're pouring. In case you missed it, this is our brass knuckles right there. One and done, guys. Everything's already done. We're just waiting on that barbecue to chill down. Let me know if you're in the chat and you want to join our live. I don't even know how to do that, but I'll try. Let's see. 4. Oh, no. See, I don't gonna mess everything up. Alright, guys, we're pretty much just waiting right now. So I'm probably gonna kill the stream right here, guys. If you guys missed this, you're gonna have to go back, and you'll probably miss something important for this coming up weekend. But thanks everybody for tuning in. A lot of people here. Reckless Collect, what's up? Texas weather is more violent than silver. Oh yeah, definitely. Thanks everybody again for tuning in. The 98 people on the live, 45 likes. Thank you guys again. I got 354 rubies. Still not sure what that is, but thanks everybody. Diesel, 7 stacks, roadkill, OC Omega, mustard and biscuits. And who else we had in the chat? Lid, Mad Dog, Phoenix, Rodriguez. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Caro, going through the chat. Willie, have you ever made a bell? No, sir. I think I missed that. Have not made a bell. Kofing, Josh, Slim, Rainy, Sheila. What is that? Chocolate brownies? It's a little bit better, kind of, sort of. Slim. Is it a paw print? Yes, sir. Parker. Raw. Golden knuckles. We're in the silver right now, brother. Silver. Not yet for the golden. Cat. 450 grams. Jeez. Antonio Silver. Yep. So, yeah, that's our mold right there. It's going to be a sideways. I think it's going to turn out pretty good, guys. You guys want to see that pour? Make sure you tune in this weekend. Man, you guys went all the way to the top. Dub C. Nice. Got some big boys up in here. Gear, Don, Mag, Lid, Wayne, Lil Foot, JK, Lake Erie. Yeah, a lot of you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks, everybody. We're going to get to this barbecue. Lisa, and I'll see y'all all on that next one. Have a good week. Silver price is still not at the all-time highs, not at the all-time drops, but it's there, guys. It's there in the 80s. Try to get some OT, guys. Get y'all some cash flow coming in so you could catch these prices. And I'll see y'all on the next one.